I can feel it. Deep down. I don't feel right. Madness slowly taking over. I can't sleep. Leave me alone!
Oh, but it's so much fun watching you squirm under your insanity.
This isn't me.
Oh, really? Then maybe you should look in the mirror.
Boo! Yeah, there has to be a way to stop.
Oh, wise up, lawyer. Game's over! What do you think of the new suit? I simply love the new look. Purple is the new black after all.
I don't care what the hell you look like. You're just some abomination that was locked away in that crystal and it's slowly possessing me. Now it's manifesting into this chaotic mess I see before me.
You actually think that's what I am? Oh, you poor delusional dupe. You still haven't figured it out.
What are you talking about?
Fool, I am you.
No, I don't believe.
Oh, it's true, Cody. The mad, eccentric side of you that's always been around is now in its full glory. Well, almost. The crystal was simply the catalyst that provided enough psychic energy for me to become my own being.
But I was only exposed to it for a short time, and it's been in containment.
Oh, look, even I don't fully understand what that husk of a rock was. Regardless, though, once the initial connection was established, even from a cozy distance and locked down, I've been slowly absorbing the power ever since it was on board. And soon your mind will finally be fragile enough for me to make my grandiose entrance. Take complete and total control. Remove this drab blue-suited mess and have a night on the town.
Oh, the galaxy, I suppose. What do you want?
What do I want, he asks. Oh, I could say money, power. But the truth is, I have no logical reasoning. I'm just looking for a fun time. A challenge.
Perhaps conquering your home of Equestria.
Sound like fun, right?
You're an insane psychopath.
Oh, you're making me blush. By the way, think fast! Oh, just kidding. As much as I'd love to spill your guts, I do need you alive and well.
For now.
So go on, enjoy the time you have with your dull little review show thingy, and your friend Udgy as well. Because this game between you and me is just the beginning. Toodaloo!
So, that's it then. I created my own monster. Well, I still got some time left. Might as well see how Discord dealt with his dual personalities. Some happiness might lift my spirits at least. Discord in the IDW series overall has had a great line of comics, from small acts like helping the CMC discover their cutie marks, to him confronting fears caring too much about friends and the prospect of possibly losing them. Today's Art to Chaos theory is not only the evolution of the lesson from Friends Forever 20, but is also one of his most meaningful lessons for the sacrifices he makes. During a stargazing event in Ponyville, Discord pops up being his usual mischievous self, earning the ire of the town, leading to probably one of the most poignant lines of the whole comic. Being the wacky spirit of chaos is all he knows, almost kind of forced into this eccentric personality. I suppose I'm in that same boat as well. My own eccentricities have been with me for the longest time, but it has admittedly pushed friends away, so like Discord, I share in that loneliness. I suppose this madness taking over is karma. Anyway, the girls come up on an egg that looks similar to Discord, and I think it's time to talk about the artwork. The design of this egg is just amazing, and Andy Price does an awesome job with the shading and detailing in this comic, creating some great dramatic atmosphere. Even the backgrounds are fleshed out, giving the story more depth, including some funny background gags. And since Mr. Price is the main artist, there are of course no shortages of over-the-top, silly, and downright creepy facial expressions, which is one of the main reasons he's my favorite artist. Acord, the spirit of harmony, hatches, and though at first he helps out the citizens of Equestria, he eventually eventually goes on a mission to mine and slave the entire world. The only criticism I have here is that A-Core delivers his exposition about bringing order and harmony to the main six, and then probably delivers that same dialogue again while in town. Weird pacing issue, but nothing story breaking. What makes A-Core such a great villain is that in his mind he is hoping to save this world. Every character is a hero of their own story, and even though obviously the idea of mind controlling the entirety of Equestria is evil, peace is a worthwhile cause that can be achieved if all ponies work as a single mind, and for him the ends justify the means at the loss of free will. Plus the fact that he's got thousands of years of Discord's wisdom, able to snap his claws, affecting others almost immediately, and can monitor anyone under his dominance. Overall, one of the best villains the MLP comics have ever produced. Meanwhile, Luna and Twilight have transferred themselves into A-Core's mind, which looks a lot like Sasha 9's shooting gallery. Look out! It's a mega sensor! Ooh, that's gonna hinder their progress. Later, finally locating and freeing Discord, it's revealed that the Spirit of Chaos actually allowed himself to transform into A-Core, and this revelation is actually kind of heartbreaking. Throughout the series, Discord has been struggling understanding friendship, having his fair share of slip-ups here and there. Regardless though, is always yearning for companionship. And honestly, this is some of his best character development he's ever had. You have the God of Disorder who is willing to sacrifice his most prized asset of unbridled chaos magic, give up his eccentric personality, all in the name of acceptance by his friends, demonstrating just how far he's willing to go to make others happy, showing that he is in fact taking these lessons to heart. One of my main criticisms though is actually in the beginning. Now I know that we needed the ponies to express disapproval of Discord and start the whole inciting incident of Discord transforming, but Applejack, who is typically the more empathetic of the main six, was kind of the primary provoker for sending Discord away. A little out of place, knowing the history between the two and the rest of the girls by this point, but still I only consider it a minor problem as it seems like every other citizen in town would have told him off anyway. I also like how Luna and Celestia were utilized as not since the Reflections arc have we seen them have such influence on the conflict, seeing them strategizing and actually directly combating the threat. It was so refreshing to see them on the front lines. What wasn't so refreshing was using the elements of harmony to defeat A-Core. I can understand why I used them, saying as logically they were the weapons that defeated Discord, but it kind of feels weird reviving those old plot devices as we've kind of moved on from them by this point in the series. Though I do like how they actually fail and the resolution is actually solved through diplomacy rather than power. And of course, I can't forget the one character I've neglected at this point, that being Starlight Glimmer, who is absolutely ideal to negotiate with A-Core, having one who perfectly understands the consequences and loneliness of enslaving minds of citizens and is able to perfectly dictate the moral duality of order, whereas Starlight enslaved others to fulfill her low self-esteem and A-Core wanted to fulfill the void of loneliness. He may have had all the ponies in the world under his control, but not a single friend. And I love how they use examples from past events like Reflections and Inspiration Manifestation and so much more. They were great ways to support all these claims dissuading A-Core's plans, making the conversation feel organic and deep, making you even feel sympathy for all A-Core has done. That's it for the Chaos arc, and I'll briefly go into detail about the short story starring Discord and Celestia. It was a cute little slice of life about Discord giving Celestia a day off. The artwork was by Jay Fosgate, who as always produces fun, cute, and wacky artwork. I love how spontaneous and excited Celestia was, having fun and being quirky around town, making it so enjoyable. And I even like the message of taking care of yourself before you can take care of others. And most importantly, Sassy Fluttershy is awesome. Overall, the Chaos Theory arc is an excellent adventure story. Some great character development for Discord, awesome visuals by Andy Price, great writing and character interactions, especially between Starlight, Celestia, and Discord, and probably my second favorite arc behind the Reflections. Well, that's it for today, guys. Until next time, hopefully, MC out.